It's Saturday night. It's time to get quizzical without getting physical. Please welcome to your screens and show your virtual appreciation. He's the man with all the answers. He's the host of the UK's best virtual quiz. The one, the only, Mr. Dan Thomas.
About this. Can you hear? There we go. We'll try that one. Can you hear me now? Everyone hear me now? Should be working. Should be working. Right, there we go. Love a little tech mishap every now and then. Evening, everyone. It's another Saturday in lockdown. Another one. So this is like week. Oh God. What now? 9, 10? Who knows? Who knows? All I know is it's Saturday night. It's 8 o'clock, and we are here for Dan's pub quiz. Numbers look a little bit light this evening, so you could all just be could all be regulars, in which case you don't need to listen to this next bit. But if this is your first time joining us, then do head over to our website, which is danspubquiz.co.uk. You're going to click on answer sheet, get yourself logged in, and that is where you submit your answers. We're going to do 6 rounds of 10 questions. Dead easy, dead straightforward. You know, nothing too hard. Nothing too hard. I've had a few shout outs. In this week. Obviously, we had them rolling at the start, so I'm going to just walk through those for you very, very quickly, and then we're going to get on with the quiz. Hope everyone's had a lovely Saturday, but absolutely baking here. I'll be honest with you, been sat in the garden most of the day at a barbecue, little bit rushed towards the end here, so little tech mishaps like my microphone not being on. Could be because I haven't quite prepared myself quite as much, although I've been liquid preparation all afternoon, you'll be glad to know. Terry, good to see you again, my friend. Couple of ground rules for everybody out there. Obviously, this is on YouTube. You know, this is 2020. Everything's digital and two-way. If you put answers in the chat when I'm not, when I'm asking the questions, if I, when we're doing the answers recaps, put answers in. But when I'm doing the questions, if you put an answer in the chat, you're going to get kicked out. All right, simple as that. You can keep watching, but you won't be able to do any more chat. Equally, if you're just a knobhead, then you're getting jibbed. All right, so you've been warned. If anyone is joining for the first time, it's not necessarily family friendly. We have a bit of a laugh. There is a risque catchphrase this week. Shout out to Pete Folds for his upcoming birthday. Right, here's the quick shout outs. We'll rattle through these. I won't take up too much of everyone's time. So. What about, we're back. Microphone's back. Big shout out to Quiz in Your Pants from Blackwood, Sweden, Essex. Belinda Builds on call. Shout out to Alistair says his fiance Debbie. Happy wedding anniversary to Simon and Kim Williams. Happy lockdown birthday, Juicy Lucy from the Darlow Massive. Shout out to Team Price. A lot of love from the Glovers. Happy 13th birthday, Reese. Happy birthday, Niall, who was 15 yesterday. Nadine and Paul, Troopers Tipple, they want to have a little drink at Troopers Tipple as soon as possible. Love Em and Mark. Happy 8th birthday to Ellie. The Whitcombs celebrating 7 years of marriage and letting themselves go. Happy birthday, Bert. Top fan out there. Happy birthday, Bert. Hope you're well. Big shout out to Merch Dave from the rest of the family of Pissheads. Happy birthday to Elaine. Lots of love, Christoph. Gemma, happy 29th birthday from the Fruity Welsh Cakes. And then finally, here is Jane doing her best Dan's Pub Quiz impersonation with a brand new JFC cushion. Love the outfit there, Jane. Absolutely loving it. I do have one more shout out this week as well to include now. Big shout out to my main man Dom, whose birthday is this week. So big birthday this week for Dom. Dom is part of the team here that helps make everything look so good and help to get the quiz as good as it is. So big shout out to Dom there. Cool. Right. That is us. There we go. We've done the shout out. So as a game, remember, if you're playing for the first time, please head over to danspubquiz.co.uk. You're going to click on the answer sheet, and then you are going to submit your answers there each round. So every time we do a round, you select which one it is. Make sure you select the right round. You're going to fill all 10 answers in. Bang, send it off. So, are we ready? Are we ready for round one? What are we doing this week for round one? Let's have a little look here. We are acronyming. We are acronyming. So, what you're going to see on screen, if I open this up, is you're going to see 10 phrases on screen, right? And they're well-known acronyms. So those are individual letters that spell out a bigger word, all right? All you've got to do is you've got to write what is the missing word. So we're going to give you some of them, and then you will you just need to put the one word that's missing. That's all we're looking for, just the one word. So the letter's going to be in red. We're looking for that, all right? You're going to get 20 seconds for each one, and we're going to go through the whole thing twice. Once we do 2 rounds, we have a little break, then I'll recap all the answers for anyone that is marking themselves there at home. So round 1, acronyms. It's 8:07. Here we go. Question number 1. Radar. So the acronym is radar. Radio detection and what does that last R stand for? Write that into question box number 1, please. That's radar. Question number 2, NASA. I think that I'm not sure if the launch has gone ahead or not, but it has gone up. Has gone up now. SpaceX, NASA. So the National Aeronautics and Space blank. ATM. Automated what machine? What's the T in ATM? Don't worry, we are going to go around these twice. If you've got 20 seconds on each one, you're going to see them all twice. Question number 4. Let me just move me because I'm in the way there. Unicef, the United Children's what? The United Children's what fund? The United Children's what fund? 20 seconds constantly on these. So the YMCA. The Young Men's what association? So what's the C in YMCA? And don't say that. What is the C in YMCA? Number 6, Fubar. Stands for fucked up beyond all. What's the R in Fubar? Number 7. Oh, those tasty treats. M&M's. What does the second M in M&M's stand for? Mars and what? Mars and what? Bernard the life coach. We're going the same speed we go every week. Posh. Did you know that POSH is an acronym? I can slow it down for the second time round. Don't worry, we'll do 30 seconds next time. So POSH is an acronym, and it stands for Port Out Starboard What? Port Out Starboard What? Question number 9. Who is Potus? Something of the United States. Potus. And then finally, before we recap them, number 10, Cobra. Cobra. It's something office briefing room A. Something office briefing room A. Right, quite a few pleas there that it was a little too fast. I know it's quite a tough round that actually, so I'll give you 30 seconds on it because it take a little bit. Oh, I have made a spelling mistake on radar as well. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to recap all of those. If you think you got all 10, press submit on the button. Bang, on the button. The submit button at the bottom. Send it in. No bother. Obviously, I've been on the source. I can't spell detection. So, question number 1's coming up on screen now. It is it's radar. Are we ready? Here we go. Radio detection, not detention. Radio detection and what? Radio detection and what? One. Question number 2. National Aeronautics and Space. What's the last A in NASA? Number 2. Question number 3. ATM. What does the T in ATM stand for? That's number 3. Question number 4. Unicef. The United Nations Children's what fund? Number 4. Unicef. What is the E in Unicef? Question number 5. YMCA. What does the C in YMCA stand for? The Young Men's what Association? Question number 6 is Fubar. Fucked up beyond all what? That's number 6. Number 7, M&M's. What is the second M? Mars and what? As and what? Minty Man asks what my favourite chocolate is. Gotta be a double-decker, my friend. Double-decker. Number 8, posh. Posh is an acronym. Did you know that it means port out, starboard, what? Port out, starboard, what? Potus. Potus. Something of the United States. And then rounding off round number 1, it's question number 10. Which is, the screen changes, Cobra. So, what is Cobra? The What Office Briefing Room A. So, the What Office Briefing Room A. Leave that on screen for a minute. Boom, there we go. Round 1, 10 questions, done, boxed off. Simple, simple. Speaking of simples, did anyone watch that Take That thing yesterday with the old Compare the Meerkat? Tell you what, some good streaming that, some good quality streaming. Make sure you have pressed submit on that round if you're sending your answer sheet in for us to mark. If it gives you a little bit of grief, just give it a second, take a breather, have a little sip of your drink, press submit again, right? Once we start the next round, we will start marking round 1, all right? It should be letting everyone submit. It's just if everyone presses at exactly the same time, it does take a second. So just keep trying. It will happen. Don't worry. We're going to move on to round 2 shortly. So round 2 is a TV shows round. So I'm going to magically transport you to my illustrative living room where you're going to see me watch. You're going to see 10 pictures on screen. Now, my TV secondhand. The picture isn't very good, right? It's a little bit fuzzy. But what I want you to do is, can you work out what 10 TV shows I am watching? Okay? 10 TV shows. I'm going to give you a little bit of time, don't worry, to press submit. I'll give you a few more seconds, don't worry. If there continues to be a problem with round 1, don't worry, we will fix it. We tend to have a little bit of a teething problem with this for some reason. So, you're going to go to my lounge. I'm going to show you 10 TV shows on my TV. The picture is distorted because my TV's crap, all right? You just need to tell me what that TV show is, right? We're going to go through these all twice, all right? So if you need to just make a little note separately, and you're going to submit in a minute, fair enough. You know, at the end of the day, it's just for fun, okay? So we're going to move on to round 2. Here we go. TV shows. Are we ready? I'm going to transport you across now. There we go. You're now in my digital lounge. So on this TV, you are going to see 10 TV shows. You're going to get 30 seconds with each one. And you just need to tell me what show this is. Some of them are fairly old TV shows. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go. There's TV show number 1. What's that? What TV show is that picture from? Should invest in a new TV, really. But, hey, I know what I'm watching, but do you know? Can you guess what I've been watching on my absolute garbage TV? Show 2. It's TV show 2. These ones are quite tough, I'll be honest with you. Do enjoy a cactus. It's TV show 3 on screen. I'm a channel hopper. 30 seconds each, that's all they get. It's TV show number 4. Little hint for this one. A lot of daytime watching for us furlough guys. You've probably had this on. The sofa is behind the TV, but you can't see the other sofa that I'm sat in. We have a TV in the middle. It divides the room so that we don't have to look at each other. That's why the TV is in front of that other sofa. It's question number 5. If you can't submit your answers, just grab yourself a piece of paper, write them down and mark them. We're going to go through these, all right? We are getting plenty of submissions coming in, so I think it's just sheer volume of people. So that's number 5 on screen now. We're going to go through these all twice, don't worry. And it's TV show number 6 on screen.
Okay.
Show 6.
Okay, will do. Alrighty.
TV show 6. It's number 7. Number 7. So number 7. Number 8. Flicking again. I keep flicking. Number 8 here. What's number 8? What is number 8 on screen? What's that TV show? Number 9. Number 9 on screen. And we're nearly there now. Round 2, TV shows. Are we ready? Number 10 coming on screen now. Finally, for round number 2, it's number 10. Don't worry, we're going to recap these. So if you just joined, I'll talk you through it all again, all right? That's number 10 on screen. I think I got a little technical message relayed through.
Great. Give people a little bit of that. The end of this.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Okay. So, do people need to read? Do we need to redo? What? No. Okay, fine. So we noticed this. There was a slight issue on the website for round 1, so don't worry. It has been fixed. We're going to recap the whole thing again. We're going to recap round 2 again. It's fixed now. It is fixed. So look, I'll trust you. When we do if your score is, if you're one of there's a tiny handful of people playing tonight that couldn't submit, you can send us a message in, let us know what you got when we do the answers for round 1. Other than that, everything should be hunky-dory from here on in. So we're going to recap here. TV shows, round 2. Are we ready? So if you've just joined, this is round 2 TV shows. You're now in my virtual lounge. My TV's crap. The picture quality is awful. So I'm going to flick through the channels. You need to tell me what 10 TV shows I am watching on my garbage secondhand TV. All right. So 1 to 10. Are we ready? If you got them all last time round, just press submit, send the form in, get yourself a drink. Don't worry about it. But for everyone else, here we go. It's number 1. Number 1 on screen. That's TV show 1. What is that? What is that one? It's number 2 on screen. Matt's loving the teeth. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, where's Richard, the life coach? He's normally the first one to comment on my teeth. Bless him. Where's Richard? That's number 2 on screen. Now it's number 3. What am I watching there? Number 3. That is number 3 on screen. It's question 4 on screen. It's number 4. Solid daytime watch this. Solid daytime watch. It's number 5. In 5. There you go. A little hint there. Little hint for question number 5. Question number 5. Oh, I'll tell you what, these tigers go down very smooth. Very smooth. Cheers for this sunny Saturday. That's number 5. Number 6. Never anything on to watch, is there, these days? All these channels. Nothing to watch. That's number 6. Thank you for sticking with us, bearing with the tech issue. We've sorted it. Don't worry. You shouldn't have problems from now on in. That's number 6 on screen. A little hint for number 6 if you want it. It includes the month we are currently in. It includes the month we are in. It's number 7 on screen. Number 7 on screen. Classic, classic. It's number 8. get colour and black and white on my TV. Picture might not be great, but I tell you what, it's a top of the range model, definitely. It's question number 8 on screen right now. It's number 9, TV show 9 on screen. And then we finally bring in round 2 home and to a close. It's question number 10. So what TV show is number 10? So what am I watching on my TV with a really crap picture for question number 10? Perfect. There we go. There's round 2 done. TV shows. So you've got plenty of time now to submit because we're going to take a quick break. So you've got about 3 or 4 minutes now. If you want to nip to the loo, grab yourself a drink. If you want to, grab a drink. You know, just chill out for a minute, press submit on that form, send it in and over to us. When we come back from the break, we're going to recap the answers to rounds 1 and 2. Appreciate some of you did have some issues submitting. So you've got an opportunity here, right? So when we come to round 1, I will trust you. If you couldn't submit the first time, submit it once the pictures come back up on screen. Admit which ones you did and didn't get right, because I know I'm going to give you the answers. And then we'll mop it up and make sure the scoreboards update, all right, afterwards. It will, immediately this evening, it will show a 0 for round 1. Apologies, but because you make a submission, we'll be able to sort it afterwards, all right? So, are we ready for our first break? I am going to grab myself another quick drink. And I will see you in approximately 3 to 4 minutes. Adios.
Oh, and by the way, obviously I've saved a bit of cash in quarantine, so I might be treating the family to a private jet to Cannes when this is over.
Nice.
Depending on the bottle of champagne you got ready for me.
Coming in.
There's some complete idiots around, isn't there? I mean, I'm out now, today, after the government's announcement, the latest announcements, and I'm the only one out and about wearing a face mask. I mean, we've all been advised to do it. I don't quite see the logic in it, but you know, at least I'm trying. Some people are just absolute idiots.
You probably thought I was a drop bear. No, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there, and believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert, so don't do it, even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild, just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.
Once in every generation, people of our land are called upon by history to bravely take a stand. Patriotic Britons, hear your country call to you. We all must do our duty now, which means we all must do bark on. All good people, heed your nation's call. A time of national crisis needn't be a time of stress if we have a bit of government mandated idleness. Bark on, so diligently on your service call. Indefinitely procrastinate, go back to bed and masturbate as long as you will do. Bark on, you could do do a spot of decorating or some gardening. Hang a picture, put up shelves or other useful thing. Marie Kondo all your wardrobes, you will be so glad you did. Or finally write your novel, who we try like it will do fuck all. Fuck all, fuck all. Eat cereal while staring at the wall. It's an easy way to spend a week or 2 or 5 or 6. The time has come for us to chill with or without Netflix. Fuck all, fuck all, fuck all. Standing absolutely still and standing tall. Reducing infectivity by seizing all activity while time slows to a crawl. Fuck all. What will save us when it comes to it is the laziness of your average bit, and we have the wherewithal to do fuck all. Fuck all.
Fucking fuming! I want a McDonald's!
Cool. So we're back. Apologies, one of those videos was pretty damn loud. Did not spot that one. So yes, there you go. That was a short break. I hope you managed to grab yourself a drink. Again, look, if you're having problems with the submission, right, I get it. I apologise. The website is not, it's good. Don't get me wrong, we threw it together, but it's, I'm not a web developer. Sam isn't a web developer. This is not what we do for a day job. So we're doing our best. If you make notes of your own scores, we can update it afterwards. That leaderboard is purely there for vanity. I hope you just, you have fun playing the quiz. And, we just, we have a lovely Saturday night in lockdown. How about that? Lovely Saturday night in lockdown. So we're going to recap the answers now to rounds 1 and 2. If you are marking along at home, or you've been forced to mark at home because the website isn't working for you, this is the chance where you get to mark those all off. Or again, if you are watching on YouTube and it isn't 8:37 on Saturday night, the answer rounds you're submitting will not be marked. We only do it when we only do it live on the quiz, the marking. But yes, thank you for watching, future people. Hello. Where are we? We're going to go around the acronyms round now. So I'm going to give you the answers 1 to 10 on the acronyms. Are we ready? Here we go. So I know I spelt radar. I know I spelt it wrong in here. Radar. Radar stands for radio detection and ranging. Radio detection and ranging. That's what the second R in radar stands for. Do you know what? I realised I set this to 30 seconds and we don't need that. So I'm just going to 20 it, right. Yes, so radar, radio detection and ranging. That's ranging, R-A-N-G-I-N-G, ranging. We will be marking these as we go through the night, so the leaderboard will be updating, okay? As we go. So, number 2, NASA is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. I believe the rocket did go up tonight from SpaceX on its way up to the ISS. First time in nearly 10 years that a crewed flight's gone up, and they have. It's gone up. It has. I'm being told it has gone up. ATM, automated teller machine. So teller, as in a bank teller. The person that works behind the bulletproof glass at a bank is a teller. Automated teller machine is what we were looking for there. Next one is question number 4. UNICEF. I don't know where the I comes from, but it stands for United Nations Children's Emergency Fund. So the E we were looking for was emergency. So that was it, emergency. It's question number 5. YMCA. What does the C stand for? Young Men's Christian Association. So Christian Association. Young Men's Christian Association. Number 6. Fubar. What does Fubar stand for? It means fucked up beyond all recognition. Recognition was the R we were looking for in Fubar. Predominantly military term, I believe. Fubar. Question number 7. M&M's, the staple of any chocolate cupboard. What does the second M stand for? Mars and Murray. It's the name of the founders. It's Murray is M-U-R-R-I-E. Mars and Murray. Question number 8. POSH is an acronym, and it stands for Port Out Starboard Home. And it's the way that the more affluent landed gentry would travel on the cruise, so that they would get the sun on the way out and the way back. Port Out Starboard Home. Potus, President of the United States. If anyone's looking for stuff to binge watch, Designated Survivor, 3 seasons of it on Netflix. It's a decent little watch. Kiefer Sutherland, what more do you want? So number 9, Potus. It's 2 series. Oh, 2 seasons. Sorry, 2 seasons. And then finally, question 10 is Cobra. It is the Cabinet Office Briefing Room A. Cabinet Office Briefing Room A. Cobra. There you go. There's your acronyms done. Simple, easy, sorted. Let's just check what we're doing now. So 20 seconds. There we go. So we're now going to recap the answers to round number 2, which was the TV shows. So are we quick? I'm going to hop down this way, and we're going to go into my virtual lounge. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. There we are. We're now in my virtual lounge. On my TV that I am going to replace this weekend, you're going to see 10 TV shows. There were clips from famous TV shows, and you just need to tell me what that TV show was. Are we ready? So, here we are. Question number 1. It's about to come up on screen, I hope. Here we are, yes. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Dirty Den, and this is EastEnders. It's EastEnders? Yeah. Yep, there we go. Den and Ange on screen. You know. Question number 3 was Touch of Frost. It was David Jason with A Touch of Frost. Yes, I understand the name is on the screen, but it is blurred out as with the rest of the picture. Some of you keyboard warriors that were like, oh, the name's on screen. Well, let's just take it as an easy question, all right? Number 2, Touch of Frost. Boom. There we go. Are we ready for... question number 3. Bit of slow-mo running, please, everybody, in your lounge. It's Baywatch. It was Baywatch. Question number 3. Baywatch. There we go. Question number 3. Question number 4 is coming up now. Are we ready for question number 4? Daytime viewing, eccentric waistcoats, man loves a dicky bow. It's Bargain Hunt. Of course it is. What's his name? Can we think about what's the presenter of Bargain Hunt called with his amazing dicky bows and waistcoats? I can't remember. Is it Tom something or other? Could be completely wrong there.
No idea.
Come on, throw me a bone in the chat here. Who's the presenter of Bargain Hunt, or at least has been? Anyone? Question number 5. It was Bullseye. Bullseye. Dickinson may have done it, but it's not David Dickinson I'm on about. Question number 5. Tim Wonnacott, that's it. Tim Wonnacott, yes. Question number... So sorry, that was about 4. I got really excited there. Question number 5 is Bullseye, yeah? Are we ready for number 6? Gave you a little clue on this one. It's the month we're in. It is the Darling Buds of May, where Catherine Zeta-Jones made her name. Tim Wonnacott, that's the man. What a ledge. Does big things in the world of Dicky Bows, does Tim Wonnacott. That's number 6 for the Darling Buds of May. Number 7, it's an oldie, but friends of the quiz from a few weeks ago will have known this one. Not because he was in it, but you know, there's a tenuous link. It's Blue Peter. Blue Peter there. Obviously, we had Tim Vincent reading us a question the other week. So that's number 7, Blue Peter. Correct, Albert. Correct. Number 8. TV show number 8. They'll be there for you. It was, of course, Friends. I was watching a little bit of Friends. Question number 8. Moving now swiftly into question number 9. Very shortly. There we go. Number 9, it was the Sweeney. Then we got the S. There you go. Amanda got it. Sweeney. It was the Sweeney. Get down, Shep. And then rounding off TV shows with question number 10. What was behind those coloured blocks with the people stood inside them? It was, of course, Naked Attraction. For question number 10. Naked Attraction. Naked Attraction for question number 10. There we go. That was our answers recap. Hope you got on all right with that. We're now coming up to round 3 of the quiz. But before we go into round 3, I have a very, very quick little shout out to do that I forgot to include earlier. I'll be completely honest with you, forgot to include it, but it's one that I definitely have to include. The Stockport Massive that are out there watching this evening. Shelley, it was a hen do yesterday. Her fiance Russ joined us a few weeks ago for one of the live play along bits, and she had her hen do last night. She got absolutely trashed. And I hope you had a lovely time. There you are, all on your little Zoom call there. I hope you had a lovely night, Shelley. And we shall see you very, very soon, I hope. So, we're now going to crack on round 3, which is everybody's favourite. It's, of course, catchphrase. So before we do catchphrase, just a big shout out to Paul. Loads of you, I think, over the last week or so have... Loads of you over the last week have got in touch to get cartoons done, which is amazing. Yeah, if you do want to reach out to him and you want to get a cartoon or caricature done, you can find him on Twitter, Paul's Cartoons. You can send me a message and I'll send you his details. Very, very talented man. Billy Scribbles, aka Paul, is out there watching. He draws all of these every week. So you're going to see on screen 10 pictures. You've got 20 seconds per picture, and I just want you to tell me what phrase or well-known saying is that picture depicting. Are we ready? Good, because here we go. Question number 1, it's catchphrase, which is round 3. Are we ready? Question number 1 for catchphrase. There we go. Number 1's on screen. Number 1 on screen. 2. It's number 2. Ooh, controversial. It's number 2 on screen. Catchphrase number 3. It wasn't racist, Willis. It's a saying. Number 3. What is catchphrase number 4? Catchphrase number 4. What is that? It's number 5 on screen. Number 5. Number 6. It's the company club. Number 6. It's number 7 on screen. We do allow a little bit of flex and creative license in the marking of catchphrase for anyone who's been here in previous weeks. Sam will mark what he deems to be a good enough answer. It's number 8 on screen. Number 8. It's number 8 on screen. Number 9, nearly there now. It's catchphrase 9 on screen. And then finally, viewer favourite, it's number 10 on screen. Catchphrase 10 on screen right now. We done. There we go. That's it. That's catchphrase top to bottom. If you think you got them all, press submit, send your form in. We are going to go, I knew that would get a few, that would tickle a few of you. We are going to go back round those 1 to 10 once more. If you think you got them all, press submit, have a little bit of a break. You know, just put your feet up, you know, chill. We do have an after party again tonight. So I think there's a couple of tickets left still if anyone is interested in taking part. There's a couple of other rounds for the quiz. We have a bit of a chat. I put too much booze in and get really pissed, and I think so everyone else does as well. So if you do want to join the after party, head over to the website, click on the online store, get yourself a ticket. Straight away, anyone who has bought a ticket already for the after party, once the quiz finishes, check your email because you're going to have a link to join the Zoom call. Okay. Again, all the money raised goes onto the fundraising page, right? So if you're interested in that, do head over there, and I will see you after the quiz for a bit more festivity and frivolity. But for now, we're going to recap round 3, which was catchphrase. Are we ready? Here comes question number 1 on screen. It's number 1 on screen. It's catchphrase 2. Catchphrase 2. It's number 3. It's number 4. Number 4 on screen. Adam, Hannah and Kirby are telling me that they love me. Lovely to hear. Love you guys too. It's a number 4. Catchphrase 4 on screen. Number 5. Ooh, so cute. A little bit naughty for catchphrase number 5. Saucy. It's catchphrase number 6. A little bit of lateral thinking on this one. Little bit of lateral thinking. Number 6. It's number 7. Number 7. It's number 8. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is politically correct anymore, but as someone did point out, but you know, it's a phrase. Number 8. Number 8, I think, is not politically correct anymore. Yeah, I know. World's gone mad. Number 9. Number 9 on screen. Proper gammon comment, that though, isn't it? Boy, political correctness gone mad. It's number 9. And then viewers' favourite, if you've been here for a few weeks, it's catchphrase 10. What's going on there? What is going on in question 10? And there we go. That's catchphrase done. That's catchphrase done. So make sure you ping those answers in, press submit, or just, you know, turn over to a new leaf of paper if you are scoring yourself. We're now going to do general knowledge. So it is general knowledge. Now, before we do this, the last few weeks I have had question 10 read out by a celebrity guest. And the wonderful Lisa Lester, who was out there watching, has actually arranged a couple of celebrities to read some questions. As I was putting the quiz together this evening, for whatever reason, Lisa, my apologies, the videos would not save. And there wasn't enough time for me to message you back. So I'm going to use those videos next week. So unfortunately, this week we don't have a celebrity guest. You're going to have to just put up with my mug. But next week I'll get 2 to make up for it. How about that? And I'll make sure I've got a really, really good one for you next week. So yes, the general knowledge, you're going to have me read you 10 questions, okay? We're going to go through the whole thing twice. And here we go. Catherine, back from the Bahamas. I am. Hello, Bahamas. Are we ready? So general knowledge, question number 1. So this is round 4, general knowledge. Make sure that you've sent in your catchphrase answers, and we're going to send this over now. So, general knowledge, question number 1. How many colours were used on the original Rubik's Cube? So, how many colours were there on a Rubik's Cube? Okay, how many colours on a Rubik's Cube? Question number 2. How many vowels? So how many vowels are there on the top row? On the top row of the letters, not the numbers or the function keys. The top row of letters on a Qwerty keyboard. So for our international viewers, that might be quite difficult. But here in the UK, we use a Qwerty keyboard. So how many vowels are on the top of a QWERTY keyboard. So that's the keyboard you use on a laptop, computer, even most smartphones now simulate it. How many vowels on the top row of a QWERTY keyboard? Question number 3. Globophobia is a fear of what? Globophobia, G-L-O-B-O, globophobia is a fear of what? What is that a fear of? Globophobia, G-L-O-B-O, globophobia. Question number 4. Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? I'm a real boy. Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? Question number 5. I'm looking for a very specific answer here. I want the make and the model. I don't just want the model. I don't just want the make. I want the make and model. Okay, for question number 5, what is the make and model of the yellow car that features in the in-betweeners? What is the make and model of the yellow car that features in the in-betweeners? Now, I apologise profusely to Sam for having to mark this, but I want the make and model of the yellow car that features in the in-betweeners. Question number 6. Who plays the Queen in the first 2 seasons of The Crown? Big on Netflix. Big on Netflix. Who plays the Queen in the first 2 seasons of The Crown? Question number 7. Which musical? It was a stage show and a film. So if you're not into the theatre, don't worry. I'm sure you've watched it. Which musical features the song America? Which musical features the song America? Which song features in America? Question number 8. What is the maximum number of horses allowed to take part in the Grand National? So what's the maximum number of horses that are allowed to take part in the Grand National? What's the maximum number of horses allowed to take part in the Grand National? Question number 9. What is the oldest scientific zoo in the world? So what is the oldest scientific zoo? So zoological society, right? What is the oldest scientific zoo in the world? It's just in that the main race, the one race for the Grand National. And then finally, question 10. What is the French word for dog? What is the French word for dog? So that's question 1 to 10 there in general knowledge. Question 1 to 10. We're going to recap those over now. So if you think you got them all, fair play, press submit, boom, send it in. Let's just check. So here we go. Are we ready? General knowledge recap. Question number 1. How many colours are there on a Rubik's Cube, on the original Rubik's Cubes? Doesn't matter actually if it was an original or now. There's only ever going to be a certain amount of colours on a standard Rubik's Cube. So standard Rubik's Cube, how many colours are there? Question number 2. How many vowels appear on the top row of a standard QWERTY keyboard? How many vowels? Question number 3. Globophobia is a fear of what? Globophobia is a fear of what? Question number 4. Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? Question number 5. What is the make and model? I need both, or it's not right. The make and model of the yellow car that features in the In-Betweeners. The yellow car that features in the In-Betweeners. Question number 6. Who plays the Queen in the first 2 seasons of The Crown? Question number 7. Which musical features the song America? There are no half points in Dan's pub quiz. I need both parts. Stress that so much. So question 7. Which musical features the song America? Question number 8. What is the maximum number of horses allowed to take part in the Grand National? Question number 9. What is the oldest scientific zoo in the world? What is the oldest scientific zoo in the world? And then question number 10. What is the French word for dog? French word for dog. That's it. Question 4. Question 4. Round 4. General knowledge. Done. Let me just... I'm getting very dry and parched after that. After all that talking. Knock a few of those back, easy. Right, so we're going to take another short break now. You definitely have 4 minutes on this one. I know Albert's out there. You like to take a longer break. Some of the older generation need a little bit longer to nip to the loo these days. I myself am gonna head upstairs very quickly, but I will see you back here in about 4 minutes. Remember, am I considering Y a vowel? No, I am not. Y is not a vowel in this game. So press submit, send those in. You got about 4 minutes. We'll be back here to recap. We're going to recap the what rounds was it? Catchphrase and general knowledge. Okay. Pardon? Looking for. Are we ready? Quick break number 2. See you all in a few minutes. Bye bye.
First you want to speed it up, and then you want to slow it down, and then you believe we can really stop the spread if we are all locked down. I'm sure you will find there will come a time for making your mind up. And now I put the TV on. You're telling us to go to work, but that this lockdown cannot end just now, and we should stay alert. You gotta be sure before we leave the door. You're making your mind up. There's so much indecision that it hurts our minds. When you're on television, you change yours all the damn time. And now you're saying we can go outside, but really we should stay indoors. And kids can mix with their friends while they're at school, but not see them at home. It's hurting my brain, will I see the day you're making your mind up? And now you look as if you don't care less when telling us the R is low. But you can't release us from this quarantine, there's still a way to go. Have you a clue? I don't think you do. You're making your mind up. all this indecision. Plans change all the time. We're stuck in a prison while you sit and change your mind. So you wanted to speed it up, then you wanted to slow it down. Then you believed that we all should stay indoors, and now we can go out until you can say COVID's gone away. You're making your mind up, so now you want us back to work, but you don't want us on transport. But if we can walk and we don't own bicycles, then do we teleport until you can say everything is safe? You're making your mind up. You're making your mind up. Oh, please make your mind up. Making your mind up.
Video seemed to freeze there at the end, so apologies for that if it wasn't quite 4 minutes. Give you a little, go 30 seconds to recompose yourselves, shall we say. Wasn't expecting that video to end quite so quickly, but hey, you know, that's what happens when you do these things live, large and in charge. So we are going to do a recap, and we're going to recap catchphrase first, and then we're going to recap general knowledge before we come on to the final rounds, which are round 5 and 6 for this evening's quiz. Again, promised you'd have about 4 minutes there. You most certainly did not. So give it about 30 seconds and then we'll start. So I'm just going to have a little drink here myself. I'm about to move on to the red wine. Got a lovely Tempranillo this evening from Spain. It does feature in the Smashed Grapes May box. Thank you to everyone who signed up. I know a lot of them were received yesterday. There are a few of you, unfortunately, that haven't got them yet. But if you check your tracking information, they should be with you on Monday. You know, the courier, I'm at the mercy of the couriers. So those of you that have it, thank you very much. Those of you that don't, hope the wait will, hope the wait was worth it. So anyways, enjoy. So here we go. We're going to recap the answers to Kelvin. Don't check your tracking. It's on the way, mate. Promise you. Here we go. Recap the answers to catchphrase. Are we ready? Here we go. It's number 1, and of course, number 1 was drinking like a fish. Drink like a fish. Number 1, catchphrase number 1. Are we ready? For catchphrase number 2 is pot call the kettle black. Pot called the kettle black. Yep. That's it. Question number 3 is pushing up daisies. Pushing up daisies. Pushing up daisies. It's number 4, which is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea was number 4. Number 5. Saucy. It was G-spot. Ooh. It was G-spot. Number 5. It's number 5. Number 6. You have to think a little bit sideways here. It was 2's company, 3's a crowd. 2's company, 3's a crowd. Number 7 is I will accept anything that uses the words count your chickens before they're hatched. Don't count your chickens. Count your chickens before they're hatched. It's generally don't count your chickens before they're hatched is the phrase. So Dan there is counting his chickens before they're hatched. Question number 8. It was brainstorm. Brainstorm. 3's a crowd is also acceptable, yeah. Brainstorm for number 8. Question number 9. It was sweating like a pig. Sweating like a pig. For catchphrase number 9. And then rounding off a fantastic round of catchphrase number 10. Come on, give us some shout outs in the chat for this. What was catchphrase number 10? Take it away, people, please. Carpet, classic. Can you have hit in the bottle? No, you bloody cannot have hit in the bottle. Give me the answer to number 10. Punch drunk. There we go. Punch drunk. Boom, boom, boom. That, my friends, is what punch drunk should look like. That is punch drunk. Don't be giving me any of this rubbish about me with a glove and a bottle. Hitting the bottle was the other week. This is punch drunk. Boom! I nearly stood up then. I nearly stood up. I nearly showed you what was down here. You don't want to see what's down here. That is punch drunk. Boom. There we go. That was the recap for there for catchphrase, which was round number 3. Number 3. So we're going to go over the answers now to general knowledge. Are we ready? How many colours were on an original Rubik's Cube? The hint there was in the word cube. Of course, there are 6, because a cube has 6 sides. And if anyone's interested, the original colours were white, red, blue, orange, green, and yellow. There we go. Question number 2, how many vowels appear on the top row of a QWERTY keyboard? 4. 4 vowels. So you have the E, the I, the O, and the U are all on the top of the are all on the top row of a QWERTY keyboard. Question number 3, globophobia is a fear of what? Did anyone get this? It was balloons. Yes, it was balloons. Yes. Anyone get this one? Yes. Globophobia is a fear of balloons. Question number 4. Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? It is, yes, balloons. There we go. HR. Yep. Boom. Food rules. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Question number 4. Who wrote the story of Pinocchio? It is Carlo Collodi. Carlo Collodi wrote the story of Pinocchio. Question number 5. I was looking for a very specific answer here. Very specific answer. I wanted the make and the model of the yellow car that featured in the In-Betweeners. Okay? So what I was looking for was these 2 words. Not one of them. I needed both. Fiat Cinquecento. Mr. Bojangles got it there. Boom! Fiat Cinquecento. Smashing it. Yes.
Fiat Panda.
Beers are done. Wine's out. Fiat Cinquecento. In-Betweeners. Boom. So, question number 6 was who plays the Queen in the first 2 series of The Crown? It was Claire Foy. Yeah, well, they're answers to rounds that have been done already. Yeah, that's fine. I was just being told, oh, you've got answers on your sheet. A, I don't think anyone legibly can read any of this, and B, their answers I've already given you, so it's fine. Who plays the Queen in the first 2 series around? It was Claire Foy. Question number 7, which musical features the song America? It's a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. It's West Side Story. It's West Side Story. Yes, so West Side Story features the song America. I want to be in America. Yep. Question number 8. What is the maximum number of horses allowed to take part in the Grand National? It is 40. 40 horses can take part in the Grand National. Question number 9. What is the oldest scientific zoo in the world? Sorry. Oldest scientific zoo in the world. It is London Zoo. That's it. London Zoo. And then finally, question 10. What is the French word for dog? It is chien. C-H-I-E-N. Chien. Okay. It's chien. C-H-I-E-N. Chien. Yes, there you go. Dog. So that is round 3 and 4 done. We only got one shitty comment there when I decided to talk about wine. So yeah. Again, I just want to say thank you to everyone that supported Smash Grapes. We will be doing another code a little bit later on. If you can support it, great. If you don't worry about it. It's not a problem. If you can give us a little like on Facebook and Instagram, that would help. We're going to be giving hints, tips, etc. Help you make some smarter purchases in a restaurant or in a supermarket. You might learn something. Who knows? Are we ready now for round number 5, which is Snacksident? Okay, are we ready? So this is a fan favourite of Dan's Pub Quiz. We are going to... so a few people have said that the scoreboard isn't working. We're working on it, right? We're getting it updated as quick as we can. Just give us a little bit of time. We're sorting it. There's quite a lot of you playing tonight. So, Smashed Grapes is the UK's top wine subscription service. At the end of every month, 6 bottles come to your door. The May boxes have just been sent out. Dan's Pub Quizzers who entered early got themselves a little 7th bottle of Prosecco in there. Perfect. Lovely. Take a look at smashedgrapes.co.uk. Now, on with the quiz. Snacksident. What you're going to see on screen is you're going to see 10 pictures of a snack. Okay, that could be chocolate. It could be a crisp. It could be anything. Could be anything sweet or savoury, right? We are going to show you those pictures, and you just need to name that snack. Simple as that. Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go. You're going to get 20 seconds a picture, and you just need to write down what that snack is. Off we trot. Question number 1. It's round 5. It's Snacksident. Are we ready? Here we go. Number 1. Firm favourite of Snowheads. It is number 1 on screen. Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. Oh, bloody lovely that. It's number 2. It's number 2. Snack 2 on screen. What are those called? Kenneth and Richard having a love fest in the comments. It's snack number 3 on screen. John, Snowhead is the matriarch of the Taylor clan. Sorry, I didn't mean Snowheads as a descriptor. It's a person. Snowhead is a person. Number 3 on screen. It's number 4 up there now. Number 4. Snack number 4. Tasteless and dry. It's snack number 4. Yeah, but if you have to have peanut, anything's good with covered in peanut butter. It's number 5 on screen. Number 5 on screen. Snack 5. It's number 6. New York does a wonderful one of these. It's number 6. It's number 7. Seven on screen. Number 8. Given that we have some viewers over in the US of A, I will accept the UK or the US answer for this one. It's number 8 on screen. Number 9. Number 9 on screen. And then rounding this off, it's number 10 on screen. Number 10. Number 10 out there on screen. That's it. That's an accident. 1 to 10. If you're having a bit of a laugh tonight, you want to carry the party on. I think there's about 4 tickets for the after party left. Jess, why are you being a dick? Right, you're out. We don't put answers. It's as simple as that. We don't put them in. Bye, hon. We're going to recap those. If you do want to carry the party on, like Bert and Nikki from the block. Hello again. If you do want to carry the party on, get yourself a ticket to the after party. I'm going to be sending the link out very, very shortly. If anyone fancies it, we're literally just going to get smashed, do a few more questions. I have 2 slightly risque rounds for the after party. One of which is, let me just read this so that I can make sure I get it right. You'll understand why I need to read this to check. So I have 2 extra quiz rounds that are going to be taking place in the after party. So the first round is going to be, I'm going to give you a name and you're going to tell me whether it's a porno or nail polish. Right? Porno or nail polish. And then I have another one that is either a real ale or a sex position. So we're going to do a couple of slightly risque quiz rounds in the after party. Get yourself onto the store, buy a ticket if you do fancy carrying the party on, having a couple of scoops and a bit of a laugh. We're going to recap now. Snacksident, are we ready? 1 to 10. Off we go. Amanda, I've shouted out Bert and Nikki from the block. Chill, come on. So hang on. Who's that? So whoever that is in the chat, Dan's Pub Quiz Virtual Quiz, that is not me. Let's hide that person. That's definitely not me. I don't want anyone pretending to be me in the chat. Gets messy then, doesn't it? All right, so here we go. Question number 1 on Snacksident. Round 5. Here we go. 20 seconds on each of these. Off we pop. I know that they say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery, but, you know, can't have anyone else throwing names in. Number 1 on screen. It's snack number 2. Number 2 on screen. Snack 2. It's number 3. Gemma saying the red wine glasses fit a lot of wine. They certainly do. You can fit the best part of 2/3 of a bottle in one of these bad boys. Check them out. danspubquiz.co.uk. Perfect red wine glasses. Number 3 on screen. It's snack number 4 on screen. Number 4. Snack 4. This round's a big favourite of Shelley from Virtual Hindu yesterday. It is number 5 now on screen. Every single one of these Snacksident takes up a time. Sharp knife. That's the key here. That's the key. It's number 5. It's question number 6. Snack number 6 on screen. Rowan and Alison's anniversary. It's number 7. Faye's doing her final uni exams next week. It's always noon somewhere to have a drink, Catherine. It's always noon somewhere. Question number 7 on screen. Number 8. Number 8 on screen. What's this? Do I eat them? Yes, I do. I do eat number 8. I'm the weird person that takes them out of your McDonald's burgers. It's number 9 on screen. Yes, I'll accept various answers for number 8, depending on what side of the pond you are on. That's number 9 on screen. And then finally, it's number 10. Interesting fact, that is the way that they're supposed to look for number 10. That is the way that number 10 is supposed to look. There we go. Snacksident done. Snacksident. Right. So last round now, round number 6. We quite a few orders flying in here for after party, which is cool. Thank you very much, everyone. I look forward to getting smashed with you very shortly. This is a new round. We've not done this one before. This is. I'm going to give you a name. Okay, I'm going to give you a name. And what you need to tell me is you need to tell me whether that is the name of a. You need to tell me if that's the name of a cheese. So is this a cheese, an artisan cheese, perhaps? Or is this the name of a motorway service station? So apologies if you're not here in the UK or you're not from the UK. This round will be very tough. But ultimately, you have a 50-50 chance of getting them right. So those of you that don't know what a service station is, as you travel down the motorway, every so often, there's a little break where you can go and get some fuel, some food. You can pay 3 times as much for a sweet, sweet bucket of the Colonel. But that's a motorway service station, yeah? You call them highways over the pond, right? So cheese or service station? That's all I want to know. One or the other. 50% chance. Are we ready? So I'm going to shrink down. You're going to see the words nice and loud on screen. Suffolk and Scotland are playing to Hobbs and Rosella. Happy 22nd birthday to Princess Abby. And there's a lot of love out there for my benevolent moderators. Thank you very much. Albert, do I use snacks as an excuse? Yes, I was shopping today and I thought, I fancy some of these varied snacks. I'm going to get them, do one little bit, and then eat the rest. So here we go. Are we ready for this one? Here we go. So again, all I want in an answer, right? There's only two things you should be writing here. It's going to be cheese or service station. Any other answer is wrong and you won't get any marks, all right? Cheese, service station. Simple as that. Question number 1 on screen. Cherwell Valley. So Cherwell Valley, is that a cheese or is that a service station? Cherwell Valley. Cherwell Valley. Cheese or service station? Whitehaven. Question number 2. Whitehaven. Is that a cheese or a service station? Number 2. That's number 2. Question number 3. Dunlop. Dunlop. Is that a cheese or a service station? Dunlop. Number 4, Gordano. Gordano. Is that cheese or is Gordano a service station? Number 4, Gordano. So number 4. Number 5, Chevington. Chevington. Is Chevington a cheese or a motorway service station? Simple. There's only 1 or 2 answers. 1 of 2. You've got a 50-50 chance here. Chevington, cheese or service station? Number 6, Rownhams. So Rownhams. Is that a cheese or is Rownhams a service station? Number 7, Wigmore. 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 Number 8, Duddleswell. Duddleswell. Is that a cheese or a service station? That number 9, Lee Delmar. Lee Delmar, cheese or service station? Nearly at the end of this one now, nearly at the end of the quiz. And finally, it's number 10, Peas Pottage. Peas Pottage, is that a cheese or a service station? Is Peas Pottage a cheese or a motorway service station? Right. Cool. There we go. Boom. That was round 6. Done. If you think you got them all, send them in. We are going to recap all of those now. Are we ready? One more time round for round 6, which was cheese or service station. Number 1, Cherwell Valley. Cherwell Valley. Boom. Cherwell Valley. Cheese or service station. Number 2, Whitehaven. Whitehaven. Is that a cheese or is it a service station? That's a number 2 on screen. And number 3, Dunlop. Dunlop. Is that a cheese or is it a service station? It's most certainly a tyre. And a range of cheap sportswear. Number 4, Gordano. Gordano. For Gordano. And number 5, Chevington. Chevington. It's Chevington, number 5. Number 6, Ronhams. Ronhams. Number 7, Wigmore. Wigmore. Number 8, Duddleswell. 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 Number 9, it could be Lee Delamere or could be Lee Delmar. It's number 9. It is number 9. Number 9. And then finally, rounding us off, ending the quiz, it is number 10, Peas Pottage. Peas Pottage. Peas Pottage, cheese or service station. And that's it. That's the quiz done. That's all the questions. We're going to take another break. It's about 4 minutes. The end of the video that's about to play, there is a bit of a pause, right? Don't stress. There is a bit of a pause. It holds the frame for a little bit longer than I thought it did. That's probably so that people like me don't nick it and use it in their quizzes. Sorry. That's it. There we go. You've literally got until the end of this break to get a ticket for the after party if you want one, because we've got to shut it so that we can send out the link to everyone. So you've got about 4 minutes. I'm going to nip to the loo. I'm on my second large red, which in these glasses is actually like the second bottle. So thank you very, very much for joining. We're going to recap the answers, so please don't go anywhere. You want to know what the answers were to Snacksident and Cheese or Service Station, surely. The nation's on tenterhooks with Cheese and Service Station. A lot of love for the unbelievable round. You know, I don't give a damn if you don't want to be here. for cheese or service station. But for now, short break. We'll be back in approximately 4 minutes. See you very, very soon.
Slip inside a 10 Downing Street and you'll rarely see RPM these days. Of late Boris hardly makes a sound. It looks like he has found a better place to play. So I'll start a revolution from my house, 'cause the government still won't let me go out. Can't step outside and now it's almost June. While we sit and watch as Dominic ignores social distancing, driving down to Mother in his car now. So Boris, we wait, excuses get made, but the rules should apply. The asshole hides away, so just sack the wanker, you heard us say. Where in God's name does Boris go? Seems nobody knows. Can we get a trace? Chief Medical Officer of Scotland, when she breached lockdown, she resigned disgraced. So I'll start a revolution from my couch, 'cause the government still won't let me go out. Can't step outside and summertime's here soon. While Dominic's at his mother's place with a smug look on his face, it's time for you to lead us by example. So Boris, we wait, we know there's no way Dominic will resign. The asshole hides away, so just sack the wanker, you heard us say. So Boris, we wait for you to replace Dominic, 'cause you're A. The asshole has no shame, so just sack the wanker, show your face. So Boris, we wait for Dominic's fate to be sealed by his light. The asshole hides away, so just sack the wanker, get back to work, you wanker. Show your face. Sack him today.
Cuando me lo hago son 50. Mira, Alicia, cuando me lo hago son 100 y algo. Pero a mí me dura 8 meses. Me lo hice ya 4 veces.
Arreglado. The last song is called Tequila. It's delicious. Okay, thank you.
There we go. We're done. Oh, God. A heated political discussion going on there in the chat. Dance pub quiz. We're just throwing some stuff out there that we think's funny. If you think you've got some funny videos that we should be showing in the ad breaks, please send them on Facebook, send them on WhatsApp. Just send them out. Send them over, and I'll put them in. Slim pickings this week. So yes, we had a couple of repeats from Personalised Pop, but you know what? They're funny. So let's have a look. Let's get rid of you, you prick. Bye-bye. So, yes, we're going to recap our answers now to Snackcident. Where are we? Let's go. Here we go. Questions 1 to 10. Recap the answers on Snackcident. Here we go. Question number 1. It was, of course, a fig roll. Fig roll. Fig roll. Tasty morsel, keeps you regular. Fig roll. Fig roll. Number 2, it was matchmakers. They were matchmakers. Matchmakers. It's matchmakers. Question number 3. I hope everyone got this one. It was not a flake. We had a flake before. Who got this one?
Twirl.
It's a twirl. It's a twirl. Of course it was. It's a twirl. This is not a flake. It's a twirl. It has the outer coating of chocolate, you see. Number 4. Number 4. There's a rice cake. Not going to accept Snackerjack. It is a rice cake. It's a twirl, Siobhan! It's a twirl! Number 4 is a rice cake. Are we ready for number 5? I think everybody got this one. Everyone got this. Come on, give me some shout-outs in the chat. Number 5, come on. Show me some love. Nothing coming in. It was Baby Bell. Number 5 was a Baby Bell. Number 6 is a bagel. 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 Number 6, bagel. Number 7. Coming up now. 7. Coming up. It is a Cadbury's finger. Does anyone out there in the chat fancy a finger this evening? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you fancy a finger. It was a dry bagel. Number 8 is a gherkin. Or if you're across the pond, it's a pickle. Pickle or gherkin. Pickle or gherkin. Number 9. Okay, number 9 is a Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake. Number 9. I believe Sam has marked Snackerjack, so it's fine. Number 10 is Monster Munch. It's Monster Munch. Number 10, Monster Munch. Did everyone know that it's actually a little shape of a monster? It's not supposed to be a claw. I did not know that. I did not know that. So there we go. That was it. There we go. Snackerjack. Not Snackerjack. What am I about? Monster Munch. Sorry. Now we're going to recap cheese or service station. Cheese or service station. Matchmakers, not matchstick. I'm sorry. So before we recap round 6 and everyone clears off, wanted to take 30 seconds just to be just to ask you all a question, really. Obviously, we've been doing this now for getting on for 10 weeks. Still having a laugh, still good fun, very much enjoying it. But as lockdown starts getting lifted and people can go back out and whatever, I'm literally getting messages every day of, are you going to keep going? Is it going to happen? What are we going to do? So, from my side, I probably am going to keep the quiz going. But at some point, we will have to move to once a week. Once I go back to full-time work, it takes quite a lot of work to get this together. And doing it weekly, is a lot. So I probably will have to go to once a month. And it will probably have to be the weekend before payday, because no one's going out then, are they, really? Even when you could go out. And people can get together.
Once a month, not once a week.
Did I say once a month? Yeah, I said once a month. Yeah, no, I do them once a week at the minute. Yeah, no, so once a month before payday, you can get friends round when we're allowed to go to each other's houses, and we can keep on doing it. Maybe a pub tour. Who knows? But before I make any firm decisions on that, it would be good if you can go to our website. There's a little tab that says "Have Your Say." It's completely anonymous. There's a couple of questions I'd just love you to answer, whether you'd keep playing, whether once a month's enough. And ultimately, I want to be completely honest with you. From now on in, I've got to start paying for stuff like websites, emails, all that kind of stuff. So whether people would be willing to throw a quid in for it. There's only so much merch that you can sell, unless it's to David, who buys everything. David, I love you. Thank you. It's going to start costing money to run this thing. So I don't want to make any money out of it. Any profit will always go to charity, but I'm just interested to understand opinion as to whether people want this to carry on or not. That's it. So throw it on a message. No, I'm not a barman, Ollie, not a barman. So yeah, a couple of questions. There's literally 3 questions. Quick answer, bang. It'll help me decide what we're going to do as we move further on. We're going to recap the answers now to cheese or service station. Are we ready? Here we go. Right. Are we ready? Cherwell Valley. So the answer to number 1, it was a service station. And it's off the M40. It is a service station off the M40. Question number 1. Question number 2. Whitehaven. Whitehaven is a cheese, and it is from the county of Cheshire. It is a Cheshire cheese. It's a Cheshire cheese. Cheshire cheese. Whitehaven. Next up, it's number 3, Dunlop. Do we know what Dunlop? Dunlop is a cheese from Ayrshire. From Ayrshire. Question number 4, Gordano. Do we know what Gordano is? Gordano is a service station on the M5. It's a service station on the M5. Question number 5. Chevington. Chevington. It is a cheese from Northumberland. Cheese from Northumberland. Cheese from Northumberland. Cheese from Northumberland, number 5. Question number 6. Rownhams. Rownhams, it's a service station on the M27. Service station on the M27. Number 7, Wigmore. Wigmore. It is a cheese from Berkshire. Cheese from Berkshire. Cheese from Berkshire. Number 8, Duddleswell. It's cheese from West Sussex. Cheese from West Sussex. Number 9, Lee Delmar or Lee Delamere. For number 9, it is a service station on the M4. It's Lee Delmar, I'm afraid. People are thinking Delamere because it's near Lee. No, I'm sorry, Lee Delmar. It's number 9. It's a service station on the M4. And then finally, number 10, Peas Pottage. Peas Pottage. It is a service station on the M23. So it was a service station. That's it. There we go. 1 to 6 done. Happy days. Happy days. You know, trying to mix it up, trying to do a few new rounds, trying to do something a bit different. That's another Dance Pub quiz done. Thank you very, very much for joining. I've literally just received the email list now from everyone that's joined for the after party. Give me a couple of minutes just to send the link out. So check your email addresses. And we will be joining probably about 10 minutes time so that I can have a little piss, grab another drink. But thank you very, very much for joining, everyone. Been fun once again. As I say, please, please, please head over to the website. There's a little button that says have your say. I'm just interested to understand if and what you want to happen as we start easing this lockdown and you know, do you want to keep quizzing? Virtual quizzes didn't exist before we found ourselves in this situation. So I would love to keep going. As I say, but I probably am going to have to we're going to keep it once a week right now. Don't worry. But I think longer term, we are going to have to move to 1 a month. And I might need a little bit of help to keep it going. But beyond that, do please give me your feedback because it'll help make a decision. So thank you very, very much, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, whatever it is you're doing. And I will be back. See you through the week. And, you know, keep quizzing. Keep having fun. And I will speak to you very, very soon. See you all next Saturday night, 8 o'clock for Dan's Pub Quiz.